Hello! It's been a while since I've done kind of a solo stream like this. None of my usual core horts that usually join me in for stuff like this is available right now. But I want to talk about this because this just came out. So, if anyone doesn't know Palworld, you've been living in the rock. Palworld was a game that came out, basically Pokemon with guns, around last year. Well, Pokemon ended up suing them before the game came out, like a year to 2 years before the game actually came out, for copyright. Well, now they have sued them again for patent rights. And I'm gonna showcase a couple things because Pokemon Company's also filed a couple new patents too within the last month to 2 months. And it's real interesting seeing some of those patents, seeing what Palworld's done, and seeing what the Pokemon Company is doing right now. So, let's go ahead and get this brought up. Nope, I don't need audio. Anyways, this just came out for Japan. It's 19th, but for us, it's 18th. So, filing lawsuit for infringement of patent rights against Pocketpair Inc. Nintendo Company, together with Pokemon Company, filed a patent infringement lawsuit in Tokyo District Court against Pocketpair on September 18th, 2024. So for them, yesterday. This lawsuit seeks an injunction against infringement and compensation for damages on the grounds that Palworld, a game developed and released by the Defendant, infringes multiple patent rights. Nintendo will continue to take necessary actions against any infringements of its intellectual property rights, including Nintendo brand itself, to protect its intellectual property it has worked hard to establish over the years. So, noble. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and go over to patents. And there's a couple of them we're going to go through. Some of these is just, they're not really anything. They're just, game system, game method, game programming, game servers, and stuff like that. It's just basically basic stuff with the game, with the internal systems of the stuff like that. So I haven't read through all of these, but I figured it'd be a good idea just to look through them, because since it's patent, they're doing patent rights, it has to be something that they just either filed or got the okay for. So, storage. Alright, that shouldn't be. Alright. Gamification of health awareness based on sleep patterns. This was filed August 1st, 2022. And a patent was just September 10th, 2024. A user breeds a virtual life form by practicing good sleep habits and stays motivated towards practicing good sleep habits while during breeding. The virtual life form. A game server manages progress of breeding game in the virtual life form. The game server, including circuitry configured to acquire sleep data that at least includes a sleep pattern indicating a bedtime and wake-up time of a user, store the acquired sleep data as the sleep history, and update the breeding game based on sleep patterns in the sleep history. I don't want to say this is a smoking gun, but for the fact that this was filed August 1st, 2022. Oh, yeah, that was filed August 1st, 2022. Palworld came out. Oh, when was it? And it says came out beginning of this year. I want to say, since they got that granted now, that's probably... They're probably going after them patent rights for the breeding mechanics, which is completely fucking stupid. Another one, see, filed May 2nd, 2024, issued August 29th, 2024. Computer-based readable storage mediums have been stored. Game program, game informations. An example of game programming ground boarding target objections of the air boarding target. It's basically target calculations of basically functionality of a game is what they're trying to patent right here. May 2nd, January 22nd. Program information processing device and information processing device. A method for outputting different performances. Acquiring first identification information from a terminal provided on Gumi. Acquiring first user access information from the first user. I really think, yeah, publication date May 30th. Gamification, health and awareness based on a wake-up time. These fuckheads are trying to patent basic game mechanics. See, a game system that contributes to a team, not through a interpersonal battle, but through an action in a game that can provide an exciting fight, even in a final stage of a game, is provided. I'm not saying that this is what Nintendo's suing them for, but I think everything publication date before January. See, game system, game method, game programming, information processing device. Yeah, they're going at them for basic game mechanics. And then this one right here, just because this one just came out September 10th, not even 8 to 9 days ago in Japan. They're going after the breeding mechanic. That's what they're doing. Nick M says, Nintendo needs to take up a hobby. Yes, it does. Not suing people and actually making a decent game. But this was filed August 1st, 2022. And I'm very sloppy to try and go through actual stuff on the Steam page. But I can't remember whenever they first trying to go after them. It's like, hey, can you pass me that doc? Hey, Sparky, been around. Yeah, sure. I'll put it in the comments for everyone. Does that one, and I'm pretty sure you already have this one, which is the release. But yeah, this is just the patents filings. So, if anything, the best thing I can think of to go at is to look at when Palworld first was announced, And we gotta probably assume that Pokemon pretty much knew that it was coming out. So any filing of a new patent within the time of around the time a little bit before when Palworld's announced to now, it's probably the patents that they're gonna try to go after. But there is a lot. See, an injunction is to provide a user with a motive to enjoy waking up in the morning, guide the user to sufficient awakening by generative breeding and breeding mechanics, stuff like that. Again, breeding mechanics. And then before that, so let's look. Let's look here. It's like, this is on the heels of Nintendo winning a lawsuit yesterday. Yes, that too. Which I can't remember what lawsuit that was. I didn't look into it. This just came across my timeline on Twitter. I'm like, oh, okay. So Nintendo's actually trying to sue Palworld again. Let's see how this is going to work. So they had no patent filings since, let's see, 2006, 7 filed, 2014, September 14 filed, April 24th, 2014, 2014, 2014, 2016, 2014, 2014, 2020. I want to say from right here, page 3, from right here up, it's probably in preparations of trying to go out to Palworld. They've probably been brewing this up for some time. As well, I'm in. That's conspiracy theory talking right now. But I really think from this point on, when they started filing, which, I mean, that could be for, I think, Legends Arceus and stuff like that. It could be for that one. But really, from here up, they're in preparations of trying to go after other games for gameplay, actual gameplay mechanics. Let's see. Yeah, I've already seen that one. It was against the firm over similarities as in Pikachu. Was that a patent or a copyright? Because this is two different deals. This is not a copyright issue. If that was a copyright issue, this wouldn't fall in process to it. This is a patent issue. So with it being patent issue, I'm going to say it's over gameplay processes, gameplay mechanics, methodologies in gameplay, coding, stuff like that. That's what this lawsuit's going to be about. It's not going to be about similarities. It's not going to be about anything else like that. Nintendo says everyone, yes, I know that. Ash and Pikachu, that's dumb. There is the link. Hang on. Let me look here. I don't see a link. So no, I don't have a link. Just put it in without the www or the .com. Just put it into where I can just search for it. All right. Hang on. Yeah, YouTube took it. Yeah, YouTube takes a lot of things. Pokemon wins a lawsuit on Pikachu. See what it says. Okay, we're gonna look at Nintendo Life then. Alright, there we go. That's a such. Alright. Pokemon wins $50 million copyright lawsuit against Chinese mobile game developer. I'm surprised they were able to win against Chinese developer. I mean, that's blatant. That's alright. Alright, no. Alright. I gotta give Pokemon Company this one. I gotta give Nintendo this one. That's blatant. That's... yeah. No, they're definitely in the right to file that lawsuit. But again, this is, a different thing. This is copyright. They won a copyright lawsuit, and this is a patent rights. But it was legit yesterday, so this is a set precedent. Yeah, they probably feel big and nice, and they got some money, some suing money underneath the belt, so they're going to try to go after Pocketpair. Yes, it's different, but for Nintendo, yeah, it's for precedent. But see, the thing is I don't know if they're gonna really be able to win, because all thing Pocketpair has to do is prove similarities between their games and other games. And it's like, breeding mechanic aside, let's put away the breeding mechanic. Because if anything, you want to use similarity to a breeding mechanic, Tamagotchi, there you go. Raise an egg and Tamagotchi, there you go. But, there's plenty of other games that had the same kind of mechanics that Pokemon's had for a really long time, especially like turn-based and stuff like that. They couldn't go after the monsters. They couldn't. They tried going after copyright. They couldn't do copyright, so now they're going after gameplay mechanics. I'm seeing Pocketpair because I own a Pocketpair, and every male should. Oh God. So okay, I gotcha. Yeah, this is real skeevy. I don't like this. So what they gotta say? Every game that includes throwing a chunky ball at a creature to capture it is their intellectual property right. Alright, let's not even say it's a ball. Let's just say device. A device captures a monster and, there you go. They gotta sue Monster Rancher. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be stupid. This ain't gonna be interesting. It's gonna be stupid. Because... yeah, it's gonna be stupid. It's like, see, if I remember right, Harley Davidson patented not Harley Davidson, but a bike company way back in the day. They patented a disc brake on a motorcycle, and because they patented a disc brake, nobody else could make a disc brake for any other motorcycle unless it was their disc brake. Now, that was thrown out of court unruly because you can't patent an idea. You can't patent a concept. This is the problem Pokemon Company's gonna have. You can't patent a concept. A concept of having a game where you can catch a monster, breed it, raise it, and go from there. You can't patent that idea, especially if there's other games out there that's had that idea, because Palworld can just go, well, Pokemon never went after these other games, and they forfeited the rights on their patent. It's real easy for Pocketpair to get out of this. Patent rights are a lot more harder to defend than copyright issues. Let's take a look here. Well, Palworld is hype is down, so now it's time to do this. But Nintendo, I don't know, and they realize that people are going. Well, what Pokemon doesn't understand is they're just gonna bring an insurge flux of customers back to Pocketpair, and they gotta bring people, like me, because I was actually thinking about probably playing Palworld a little bit more in the upcoming weeks, but because of this, I might just do it now, or not now, but very, very soon. I was kind of on the cusp of, maybe I should play it, maybe I won't, I don't know. But it's going to bring a lot more people, and it's just going to hype the game up again. It's going to be Streisand effect. That's what Pokemon Company doesn't know. If anything, they should have followed this right after they came out with a fucking breakthrough game that could rival Palworld. But no, they're not. They're just going to give themselves a black eye. Indian maybe. Training your dragon. Lol. I've been waiting for release, but this is going to search people. Yeah, no. It's gonna make people go to Palworld and go, well, what's up with this game? Is this game any good? Let's see if I can find something. I mean, nothing groundbreaking with Steam Charts. You got your surges on, you got your surges down. It's got a pretty much a dedicated fan base. Let's look in the last couple hours, I mean, I really don't think it's going to be much, but Monday. See, I think this is when the new update came out and everyone started playing again and just kind of dwindled down from there. It never be as good as what it was when it first started. But anyways, back to my story with the motorcycle company is like, you can't. You can patent a certain design. You can patent a design. You can patent the design, the stylization of a brake or of a part or of a component, but you can't patent the functionality of it, and that's the thing. So, in my mind, sleeping for a certain time of day in the game, walking around, hatching mechanics, stuff like that. That's functionality in the game. You can't patent that. Now, you can patent specifics with that. But the problem is Palworld's speeding mechanic is completely different from Pokemon's. So I really don't see how that works because, they have different methodologies of how to do it besides from in the Pokemon game. And like I said, capturing Pokemon and stuff like that, that's a functionality. I mean, capture monsters and, I really don't see what patents besides just basic gameplay functionality that they can go after them for. So, it's not like, Pokemon's got guns in their games. And that might actually save them. Let's see. Okay, yeah, in Palworld Discord, they are all over the patents. It is the computer storage device patent. This one? No. Storage medium. No, it's not that. Oh, hang on. I gotta go back to the beginning of this. I am at the beginning of this. So, gamification help around this based on sleep patterns, non-transitory, computer-readable storage medium having ending in 8129. 8129. 8129. Okay, this one. Storage medium storing game program and system, game apparatus, and game processing methods in a first mode. An aiming direction in virtual space is determined based on the second operation input and direction item. It's the aiming. Description: this application filed. It's the catching mechanic. Yeah, it's the catching mechanic. Yeah, that's what this is. This is the catching mechanic. The suing over throwing a fucking ball. I'm sorry, Pokemon. How long has your game been out? Alright, now let's look at this. Alright, this was filed May 2nd, 2024. That's when this patent was filed. For the fucking catching mechanic. In the game. Pokemon, your game has been out for almost 30 fucking years. You're suing someone over the same mathematic equations used in pitching games for baseball. Nintendo, you're fucking retarded. There has currently been a game program that allows a player character to catch a character in virtual space and processing the character. However, above game program allows a player to catch a character only during a fight, and does not allow a player character to catch a character on a field. I don't see I don't see how this can stick. Hang on. I want to take a look at something. That's trademarks. I don't want trademarks. I want patents. Okay. Let's take a look at some of the Powell patents. Powell products. I don't think that's it. No, that's not it. Okay. Let's open this in up. Alright. Actually, this no, wait. I messed up. That's gotta be Pocketpair. Pocketpair patents. Palworld, Craftopia. Alright, that's that. Are you saying that they never patented everything? That might bite them in the butt. Alright, so catching mechanics, breeding mechanics. I'm going to say those are the two things they're going to be going after them for. And to me, that's just completely fucking stupid. Let me tell you, look here in Discord, and nobody's in. Alright, hang on. I'm sending a link. There we go. Send a link to the back. I'm gonna wait for people to come in. But, Cinder, if you're watching still, is there any more that they're talking about? Now, is this from just a player base, or is this from actual, like, devs? Now, is this actual player base, or is this devs talking? Are the devs the ones that said that this is what they're being sued after? Or is player base in Discord? Okay. Yeah, I'm not in the Palworld Discord, or maybe I am in the Palworld Discord. I kind of don't want to showcase that. But let's look at this one, gamification. Background. In recent years, actively measurement devices that measure actions and the amount of activity a person using a motion detection sensor or the like that detects motion in the body have become widely used. Activity measures. Okay. This is very specific. Figure 1 is configuration diagram of game system 1. Configuration of game system 1 according to the first embodiment will be described. Figure 1. Game system 1 includes terminal 100. Claims and information processes. circuitry configuration to require sleep information, including information on ratio of sleep each cycle. This is so stupid. Okay, so I've already sent this information. I'm gonna send this link over to. I've already sent this information to Legal Mindset through DMs. I'm gonna see what he says about it. Also, probably let him go over it. I might also send this to Uncivil Law, because Uncivil Law is a patent attorney. That's how he started out as a patent attorney. So I will send that to him, and I'll let them go through this and see what they think. See, the title from Nintendo says it's a patent rights. Yes. So this is 100% correct. I can send this to Runkle. Yeah, send this to Runkle also. Because this is... I don't know how successful they are, or they will be, because of when it was filed. If they are going after them for this patent right here, and the patent was filed May 2nd, 2024, publication date August 22nd, 2024, that means the game was out beforehand, and this is based on catching mechanic. Pokemon's been out for 30 years, and they haven't patented this until now. Someone tells me that this is a Hail Mary. And I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know. But for me, looking at it, I would say that this is a Hail Mary trying to get Pocketpair on a technicality because of the catchy mechanic. And Pokemon's going to go, well, we never filed a patent before because we thought it was implied or something like that. Same thing with copyright. But I'm not for sure on patents. I know copyright's implied. Patents are not unless you actually imply it. So I'm not entirely for sure. Patent law is not something I usually... Copyright law, I go into all the fucking time and I like looking at. I've never really... went into patent law. 100% they cannot hit the IP, hit for IP, so they got to go for everything else. Yes. You know, they've already threw the fucking bathtub, the kitchen sink at them. Now they're throwing the garbage and trash cans. This is crazy. Yes, it is. Alright, Andrew's got it. Andrew gave me a thumbs up, so he's seen it. Andrew's seen it. So, I probably need to go ahead and just show this out to you. I'm not showing this out on Twitter. I'm a very, very terrible shill. Okay, here's what Andrew said on Twitter. Pokemon is finally suing Palworld over patent infringement. Note, the case is filed in Tokyo as both companies are headquartered there, so it will apply relevant to Japanese law, which he's correct on. It will apply relevant to Japanese law. We'll need to dive deeper into the facts, but regardless of specifications, This will be bloody. So that's Andrew's take on this. $25 minutes ago, and yep, he posted that 20 minutes after I sent it to him. Okay, got it. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be bloody. Because, Andrew is right. Both these companies are in Tokyo, they're in Japan, so it's gonna be relevant to Japanese law. I know American law. I know they can't really kind of do this. But Japan is not like America. So I don't know. This is stupid. I really don't know what I'll say with this. Nobody wants to fucking jump in. It's like, hang on a minute. Hey, what are you doing? Okay. I'm streaming if you want to come over in the link I sent. Okay, I'll see you there. Alright, give him a minute. He's coming in. GMX is coming in. You leaving, Cinder? Okay. Talk to you later. Yep, he's not said anything else besides that one, so yep. Damn it, Jim Max. How long does it take you to get situated and get into an actual phone call? There you are. What's up?
How much? What are you up to?
Going over this lawsuit.
Oh, in Palworld?
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that earlier, and it's pretty much. They're not doing it here in the United States for some reason.
No, time out. So yeah, they're not. Hang on. Let me take a look here. I just got pinged on. Alright, anyways. Lendab says, what are you doing? I'm streaming about Pokemon suing Palworld. But anyways, no, they're not suing in, well, why would they sue in America? Gemax, I mean, they're both out of Tokyo.
I thought Palworld was out of,
No. Palworld is a Tokyo company. I
thought they were
No, Palworld's headquarters is based in Tokyo, just down the street from Pokemon's.
Okay.
So that's why it's being filed in Japan. And this is not a copyright issue, this is a patent issue. So, patent issue, and from what Cinder Shadow in chat was just telling me about, and the Palworld Discord, they're clamoring over this one, the 8129 ending 8129, which was filed May 2nd, 2024, and publication date was August 22nd, 2024. And it's computer storage and stuff like that, but that's a misnomer. Basically, it's a first mode and aiming direction in a virtual space is determined based on second. It's basically it's the mechanics in the game of throwing a item at something.
I wish them luck on that one.
Yeah,
because they'd have to sue everybody else.
yeah, that's kind of what. That's
here's the thing that how that item is thrown. Guess what? Same way
baseball.
A grenade's thrown.
Same
way a grenade's thrown. So they'd have to go after Call of Duty. And so I wish them luck on that. They'd have to go.
But there's more to it about it's also storage. So it's not throwing and blowing up, or it's not throwing to be hit. It's throwing and capturing something. So they detailed it down a little bit more within this.
They have to go after Farscape then.
Yeah.
Because Farscape did an episode of Something with Humans instead.
Yeah. But there's that one. Yeah, there's that one, and there's another one that was filed August 1st, issued September 10th, 2024. Gamification of health awareness based on sleep patterns. Now, abstract is a user breeds a virtual life form by practicing good sleep habits and staying motivated towards practicing good sleep habits while enjoying breeding the virtual life form. A game service manages progresses of a breeding game of a virtual life form. The game service includes circuitry configured to acquire sleep data.
You can't copyright that. You can't.
It's not copyright. It's patent.
You can't even patent that.
I know. It's like they're trying to patent the functionality of the breeding mechanic in the game. It's like it's a functionality.
They'd have to go after every game for that. They'd have to go for any survival game that breeds shit.
My thing is like, Tamagotchi and stuff like that. It's like
not just that. You'd have to go to 7 Days to Die where you breed chickens. You'd have to go after any game like where you breed cow. I mean, there are plenty of farming.
Minecraft.
Yeah, you'd have to go through Minecraft. You can't do it. You can't do it.
You can't do it, but I think this is a little bit more nuanced because it's. And when I say nuanced,
it feels like they're trying to sue them into oblivion.
Because they're giving specific criteria of data points.
I feel like they're trying to. No, I feel like they're just trying to sue them out of oblivion because their game's more popular than Pokemon.
Yeah. So
it is literally more popular than Pokemon, and they're trying to sue them into oblivion.
Yeah.
Which I wish them. I mean, in Tokyo, well, it's Nintendo, and they can get away with it in Tokyo, but it depends on how. Here's the thing. I don't think that's going to help them. I don't think that's going to help them.
See, I don't.
Here's the thing, Nintendo. These people that play this game are not Pokemon fans. They will not play Pokemon. So, it's not really competition. And here's the thing, Pokemon players won't play this game, and the Palworld players won't play Pokemon.
Well, and yes, I understand that, but it's the same thing with copyright, and it's the same thing with... It's more or less on principle, I would believe, on this one. And even then, I don't know... If this was a copyright issue... And we've already done fair use analysis on gameplay, items, Pokemon, people. We've already done gameplay copyright analysis on Palworld compared to Pokemon, and it's apples to oranges. We've already done that, so we know there's no copyright issue. And whatever copyright issue they did have, they rectified before the game even launched.
Oh yeah.
Now they're going off of gameplay mechanics. Now, like I said, they're going into IP on this one.
Cinder Shadow's in our...
Yeah. Well, he left now, but he came into... I sent him the links I had up because he was interested in this too and stuff like that. So it's like, okay. Yes, I seen the ornament. That's really good. That's cool. I'll show Hook here in a bit. See, Rogue is in. Pocketpair was looking into make TV reality show and card games.
Oh, okay, now this makes more sense.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
Well, time out. Even if that's the case, have they done it yet?
No, but they're trying to stop it before it happens.
Well, that's the thing. It's like it hasn't happened yet, but yet they're suing for damages that's already occurred.
I honestly don't think they could sue, even in Japan.
And they're not specifying a card game or a TV show. They're specifying game.
Well, it's Nintendo, so they're basically So they're trying to stop it before it happens.
I'm a little louder than Jim. I'm sorry, that's Jim's microphone. I can't control that.
Let me see if I can turn that down for you a little bit.
No. I'm louder than you.
No. Yeah, there's not much I can do about that. It might. Well, hold on. There might be something.
I don't know. But it comes down to the patent. And I don't know. I'm not fucked around with patent law. I'm not fucked around with how... Because I know it's a lot more complicated than copyright. It's same bases, but it's more complicated than copyright.
No, I feel like this just feels like shit law. They're pissed. They got a competitor. They don't want a competitor.
Well, and this also comes off the heels of one that they just had yesterday. Pokemon wins 50 million. Oh wow, yeah, you're real loud now. But okay, you're loud.
Sorry.
Anyways, Pokemon wins $15 million copyright lawsuit against Chinese mobile game developers. Which, I mean, I've got to state. I mean, it's a blatant ripoff.
Oh, that's a blatant ripoff. That is a blatant ripoff. You can't deny that. Oh, fuck. Yeah, the problem with my volume right now is because we're on StreamYards, and StreamYards is a piece of shit that wants to turn my volume down.
Yeah, because I don't have Restream set up yet.
Well, get the fuck on it, motherfucker.
No.
Okay, I got it fixed now.
Yeah, it's fixed now. But I think there's three patents that they're going at, and for Rogue, what the developers and the players and the people in the Palworld Discord is saying, it's for the game, and it looks like it's for three specific reasons. It's the catching mechanic, the breeding mechanic, and I think just world interaction.
I don't think you can't copyright.
You can't. Again, not copyright. This is not copyright.
You still can't even patent those.
In the United States.
Nintendo has tried. Nintendo likes to patent shit that they can't.
In the United States, we don't know what they can do in Japan.
Even in Japan, you can't.
One Japanese company. 2 pure survival mode. 3 on, yeah. So, I mean, they might actually have a shot of getting a licking.
We'll see.
I don't like to admit it.
No, they probably do because Japan's a piece of shit. But hey, they've always been a piece of shit. We want to copyright everything or patent everything. And it's like,
well, remember, Palworld's also in Japan too. So,
no. It's, like I said, it's a piece of shit country that likes to fuck over its own people multiple times.
Yeah. So those are the three things I see them going at. Now, how successful they are, I don't know. Will this have a rippling effect in the gaming industry?
Not really.
Maybe.
No.
If Pokemon wins, it might.
It will only have. It will only count in Japan.
In Japan, but that would probably embolden Japan to try to file international lawsuits. Because remember, Japan just got done in an international lawsuit with China. And Japan won against China.
And
think about that one.
And here's the thing: China's not going to pay. Tough shit. That's what they always do. Here's the thing: you know how many people lost in fucking China? In China, that's lost international lawsuits.
Yeah, they not got paid. I got it.
And guess how many have paid? Not a single fucking one.
I got it. I get
Honda
that.
has sued China. Toyota, fucking all the every car industry has sued China for copyright on their cars, and China's courts just go nah. And then they go take it to the international courts. They said yeah, they won. China's courts like yeah, they're not going to pay. Tough shit. Have a nice day. That's what
No,
happened.
but they got that piece of paper to rip around and try to use as a bludgeoning hammer to other people.
Oh yeah, they can use that bludgeon other people, but
that's the point, because it's real funny that after they won that lawsuit, they turn around and then file against Pocketpair.
I wish them luck. I don't see it happening.
I wish them luck too, because in the day, even if they do win, I don't think it's gonna hurt Pocketpair.
No, I don't think it is either.
I really don't.
They're very low stakes. You can't. They're very low stake idea on the platform, and they could probably maybe get $1 million or $2 million out of Pocketpair, and that's it. They can't
now.
Super mess.
Here is one thing that they could do, and this is a viable thing. Pokemon could go after Pocketpair and go, you took our IP, we want damages. And if Pocketpair goes, yeah, okay, here's money.
Go the fuck away.
Here's money. We admit it. We did this. Pokemon can then turn around and take Pocketpair's game and make their own game from Palworld.
No, they won't.
They won't. They won't. What I'm saying is they could do that, or they could trounce around with that.
And no one will care. I mean, honestly, I don't even. Everybody's like, "Oh yeah, they're going to sue because of, they stole their character." I was like, "No, I mean, it wasn't even that. I knew it wasn't even like the lookalike of the characters. If it's the ball throw capture system, you got about several games out there that are in Japan that you could fucking sue for. Hell, you could even do that with fucking Final Fantasy by Squaresoft, because one of their games had that too."
Yeah, but this is why I gotta kind of agree with Rogue on this one. Nintendo's legal team is particularly undefeated when it comes to defending their intellectual property. But then again, it's not gonna be for anything of merit. They're just gonna beat them with fucking money.
Yeah, they never. Nintendo never wins with fucking. It's always they beat them down into the ground with money. And Nintendo, the only reason Nintendo's doing this is because they don't want any fucking competitors. That's the only reason. Nintendo doesn't like to compete against other IPs that are better than theirs, so they'll sue the shit out of it. That's what they always do. That's one reason why I don't like Nintendo.
Yeah, but Nintendo, you can have all this money too. Make a better game.
They could, but they never will. Nintendo's not in. I don't think Nintendo's going to win unless they get a judge that they've paid off like they usually do. Because they do pay off the judges in Japan. It's common practice and known.
Yeah, Rogue says, do keep in mind that they have a new set of games coming out soon. Yeah, I've heard that they got a new set of games. Pokemon Dream.
Which is a piece of shit. $5 says it's going to be the same game they put out last time with maybe a few tweaks here and there. That's it. Like I said, they got a game coming. I even said that they got shit. They're fucking don't want to compete. They don't want to compete in the real world. They want to compete in the fucking lawyers and then sue the shit out of you, get rid of the game that's in their way, and say fuck you. I wish them luck. They're gonna. I wish Nintendo luck. This is gonna hurt them more than it's gonna help them.
You sure it's Pokemon Dream? Because I see Pokemon Dream Radion's been out since 2012.
I think they're putting out a new edition of that one.
Let's take a look.
They're putting like not a new, but a redo or a
new Pokemon game. New Pokemon. Is that a new Pokemon Snap game? I really don't want. Alright, say look here. Alright, we'll do IGN. New Pokemon Legends announced for 2025. Pokemon Presents 2024. Legends ZA will be set in Pokemon X and Y Kalos, confirmed in the next Nintendo Switch. ZA, yeah, I just now found it.
Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Release date is November 19th, 2024.
That's already, yeah. There's that one, but there's this one. You know, Pokemon Legends ZA. I think the ZA game's gonna be what's probably gonna be it. Because Diamond and Pearl, yeah, that should be coming out sometime this year. Then there's this one, which I think the Diamond and Pearl one won't have mechanics in it what Palworld had, because that was in development before Palworld came out. So,
like I said, it's probably because they just don't want to have to compete against that game.
Oh, time out. Pokemon Legends ZA will try and build on the success of Pokemon Legends Arceus, which introduced a proper open world to Pokemon along with new catching mechanics. Oh my god, it is that.
Wait a minute, did they? Okay, wait a minute. So let me guess. The Palworld came out with mechanics. Then Nintendo patented them. Oh
yeah,
my god, that's
I
the
think
fucking case. That is bullshit.
This is exactly what they're fucking doing. I guarantee, because this right here, this fucking game, this fucking line right here, because if I remember, Diamond and Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
Holy shit! This
it's
is
just
yeah.
Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I believe, is a game kind of like just like Pokemon Pikachu and Pokemon Eevee. I believe those two games are exactly like that. It's the same gameplay. Legends Arceus was a game on its own. It had its own unique gameplay that no other Pokemon game had.
That
now,
is some
Palworld took that mechanic in Legends Arceus and modified it for their own thing. I guarantee it's the catching, because they, will be set in Lumios. Hang on, no. We'll try to build on the successes of Pokemon Legends Arceus, which introduce a proper open world. So they're even calling it. It's gonna have a proper open world because Pokemon seen how good Palworld was doing.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, this is bullshit.
Legends Arceus is an ambitious revamp of the successful revolutionization, the defining Pokemon experience of catching and battling, but is unfortunately set in a drab, empty, and time-tedious world. Nevertheless, Legends Arceus was a big success. We call it one of the best games ever. Aside from being St. Kalos, similarly features return to Mega Evolutions. Not much known about Pokemon Legends Z8. The trailer featured a handful of stylized sketches, wireframe videos, Mega Evolutions, so on and so forth. The official description: ambitious new Pokemon Legends ZA, ambitious new entry to the Pokemon video game series, will launch on Nintendo Switch systems 2025. New adventures rates within Lumiose City, where the urban redevelopment plan is underway to shape the city into a place that belongs to both people and Pokemon. An interesting clue may be in the stylization of the trailer, where Pokemon Legends Arceus captured the aesthetics of ancient Japan. Pokemon Legends ZA trailer looks to be futuristic. Pokemon going full cyberpunk. We'll have to see. Notably, Nintendo's America tweets.
Question: does Pokemon use a bazooka to capture Pokemon?
Well, I mean, not Bazooka, but you got Snagging Gauntlet and Coliseum.
Won't count. I think they're fine. I think Palworld's going to be fine. If they could just, if they could just convince the judge without fucking, Nintendo fucking bribing their judges there, I think they'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
They've been cracking down on that more in Japan, so we'll see.
Catching mechanic, breeding mechanic, interactive world mechanic. That's the three things that I was saying that they were going to go at is exactly what that new fucking game in 2025 coming out is going to have.
That they patent after fucking
You petty motherfuckers.
That's some
Next time I'm not going to look that up, Rogue. But you petty motherfuckers, you took what Palworld had. You had millions of fucking fans beating you up for fucking months and years after Legends Arceus saying, we want more games like this. We want an open world concept. You didn't want to do it because you didn't like it. And you kept putting out shit chibi game after shit chibi game after shit chibi game. Afterwards, Palworld came in, Pocketpair came in, made Palworld, wiped your fucking ass with the floor, proved that fucking open concept world could be better if you actually make the fucking world correct and you make it fun. And now you gotta come in and fucking sue them because now you're butthurt just to include the same thing in your new fucking upcoming game in 2025 to go, well, we did it first, you. Ugh.
Yeah, that's about right. They can go fuck themselves. Nintendo really can. Like I said, it depends whether or not fucking Nintendo bribes the judge. And, but, like I said, Japan they're cracking down on that Japan, so we'll see what happens. Now, here's the thing. They went in international court, but it was a blatant ripoff. I don't see them winning this.
No, here's the thing. Yeah, they won an international court for this one.
For a blatant ripoff. That's a blatant fucking ripoff. Now, will China doesn't even care if they can wave a piece of paper around. They're still going to sell to who they sell to.
Now, here's the thing. It doesn't say where this was bought at. It doesn't say what jurisdiction it was in. It doesn't say any of this. It could have been simply that Japan drugged them to their court, drugged the Chinese companies to their court. It said, bad Japan, you can't do this. China never showed up. The companies never showed up. They didn't give a fuck. And they got default judgment.
Yeah, possibly, too.
I want to say that's probably how that went. The Chinese companies just didn't fight back. Said, fuck you. Fuck you. We China. Fuck you. We take the fuck you China meme and we use it for ourselves. Try to fuck you Japan. I bet that's what happened. But with this one, two Japanese companies filing in court, I'm gonna say this is gonna be. I agree with Legal Mindset. I agree. I sent him this, and then 20 minutes later he posted this, and I agree with the sentiment. Like I said, from Legal Mindset, it's like the Pokemon is finally suing Palworld over patent infringement. No. The case is filed in Tokyo, as both companies are headquartered there, so it will apply relevant Japanese law. We'll need to dive deeper into the facts, but regardless of specifics, this will be bloody. Which, I will kind of default to Andrew's judgment on this one, because he has done legal stuff within the Japanese courts, along with Taiwanese and Chinese. So, I'm not going to say he's an expert, he'll even say he's not an expert, but he kind of knows the layout and the tough. He kind of knows what the court system's going to be like.
Objection.
Also, China doesn't like Japan, so why would they care? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like I said, they hate each other. Honestly, I hate both of them.
Yeah, let's go through some of the tweets and the replies. Like, well, from what I'm understanding, what Nintendo is suing over is game mechanics, not infringement of the Pokemon themselves. So they seem to be arguing the concept of throwing balls to capture monsters is unique Nintendo, right? And that's where they are trying to hit Palworld. Correct. This is a patent infringement suit, not copyright.
Well, here's the thing. Patent infringement isn't as bad. And here's the thing about a patent infringement. Throwing a ball and capturing something cannot be... that is a rule. So I don't think that can even be copyrighted in Japan because of the way the card game... They have the same kind of rule law. You can't copyright rules. So that might actually... work in their favor.
So I think this is one of the devs in the Palworld Discord. It's like abstract and first, yeah, the same one I was looking at. Which sounds like the aiming mechanic for the power spheres, and sounds like the mount mechanics. Okay, the mounts, which is bullshit because I have to go after Final Fantasy anyways too.
They'd have to go after a ton of shit for that. You can't copyright mechanics like that. Or patent, even. You can't patent something like that.
So those are the two main ones that they're going after them for. The throwing mechanics and the mount mechanics. Which they're probably going after them for because the mount mechanic and the throwing mechanic was very, very chinky and basic in the Pokemon game in Legends Arceus. But they really highly defined it in Palworld. So Pokemon's probably going, we like that, we're taking it. Here, we're suing you over it.
Yeah. Like I said, in reality, Nintendo could eat a dick. They can eat a billion dicks. I hope they fucking end up doing that. But Palworld's gonna be fine, I have a feeling. They made a fucking shit ton of money off of that game.
They made bank.
They didn't just make fucking bank. They destroyed fucking every Pokemon game with that fucking game.
And Rogue is right, Jim. It's a Japanese company that flows sliders, so they can sue over honor, yes, and they can do that, which is stupid.
It's retarded. You made a better game than us. You have dishonored us.
Well, I mean, come on, Pokemon. You have 30 years to formulate the best game ever, and the only thing you do is reuse concepts for the last 20 years of that fucking game. Or just slightly better graphics and different Pokemon.
Like I said, whoever the Japanese judges, as long as Nintendo doesn't pay them off like they normally do, they'll be fine. Power will be fine. But, no, at Nintendo, they'll probably pay off the judge.
Yeah.
So.
Anyways, I called it before.
Where's the honor in their fucking judges in their legal system? Like
so yeah, it's like, and the thing I looked at is like, whenever you first fucking brought the because you put the Kotaku article in the back office, I looked at it saying patent. Okay, let's look at patents. And then it's like, it was those patents, like, movability within the game, which I didn't understand meant the mounts, which, okay, I can see the mounts now with that. The throwing mechanic, and the breeding mechanic. Those are the three things, which it doesn't look like the breeding mechanic is one that they're going after them for, but I wouldn't hold my breath on that one. But those two mechanics.
Here's the thing, in Pokemon, don't you just fucking feed them something? And you don't have it where you throw them in a pin and they have to be in a pin and you're fucking taking up a worker's
No, yep. No, that's exactly. It's not a pin. in Pokemon is you take them to the daycare. You take two Pokemon to the daycare. You know, one male, one female. They've got to be the same type. There's like different typings and stuff like that. You know, some can, some won't. But you gotta take two compatible. You gotta take two compatible Pokemon to a daycare center and leave them there for a period of time. And after a period of time, come back. You can retrieve an egg. And when you retrieve an egg, you can also retrieve your Pokemon, which could have leveled up in that time.
Like I said, even though you don't have to...
But the hatching mechanic's different. The hatching mechanic, because in Palworld, if I remember, you got to put them in incubators.
No.
So...
Here's the thing. You don't have to put them in a daycare. You put them in your base that's inside a like a little breeding thing. You make them some cake. You feed them some cake.
They could argue that the mechanic is similar enough. They could argue that, which is stupid. I'm going to admit that right now. It's stupid. They could,
but it doesn't mean it is.
Yeah. But the only thing that I think would chink them up on that one is the hatching mechanic. Because the hatching mechanic is different. Because in Pokemon, the hatching mechanic is you have to have the egg on you, and it's so many steps. Depending on the monster and terrain and stuff like that, it's so many steps. So it could be anywhere from 1,000 to 10,000 stamps, depending on the style, the type of the Pokemon, and it's based off steps. When in Palworld, it's based off time and heat, and having it in a different, I believe, different styling of incubator.
Mm-hmm. So they might actually win on that one. Now, the throwing mechanic, where you capture Chromatic, you'd have to go after so many fucking other people for that before you could go after Palworld. There are so many games. So, I don't see that one working.
Neximon. Like Pokemon, this game has a large collection of creatures. You can capture it and breed for battle. Okay. Tamagotchi. Monster Rancher.
Yeah, Monster Rancher.
Chocoboos. You can get different types of mounts and Chocoboos in Final Fantasy. So these games have, you know what I mean.
And the storage medium. So what's the third one? What's the third one? Storage of monsters.
That's a breeding and catching mechanic, I believe. Storage. The storage one is looks like it could go to. The storage one is just the catching.
All right.
The gamification of health awareness based on sleep patterns, that looks like it's breeding. But the one catching could be, also storage. Because, they might have something on that one of similarities because, you throw a ball, you throw a sphere, different types of spheres to catch a monster. And then you can keep so many monsters on you. And then afterwards you can store them in a computer of sorts. The only thing the Pokemon doesn't have is making bases and having your Pokemon out. Now in Legends Arceus, your Pokemon was out, but in a pin arena that you couldn't have them do work. You couldn't do anything like that unless you just did specific things within the game, like
Planet Field. They can't carry guns either. Remember, they can't.
No, they can't. They can't carry guns either.
Yeah. Or they can't be used as guns.
So when is Nintendo gonna sue Neximon? Oh wait, they have this Pokemon clone on their system. Oh wait, they have this Pokemon clone on their system. Yeah.
I honestly don't care. I hope Nintendo goes to the fucking third, falls into hell and dies over this. I really don't care. I have the game. I'll still have the game after they lose it. Here's the thing. Guess who fucking Pocketpair has a backer?
Remington.
No, go bigger.
Howitzer.
They have an M in the beginning of their name.
Moreland? Microsoft?
Yay!
Ah.
Xbox! This is a very popular game on Xbox, by the way. See, Rogue got it.
Yeah, after we already answered it.
So no, he had already started posting. I was like, my Rogue's got it. The second he put the M and the I was like, oh, I don't want that. Yeah, Microsoft is fucking. Here's the thing: I don't know if Nintendo wants Microsoft on their ass because Microsoft loves this game. They'll be more than happy to pick this game up for a song and dance from Pocketpair, and then Microsoft will fucking just smash them into the ground. Say, fuck you, we own this game now. You're our bitch.
That might be Pocketpair's best move.
Oh, I would love for fucking Pocketpair. You know what? Hey, Microsoft, you want to buy us and say fuck you to Nintendo? Oh hell yeah! That's all. That's what. In fact, that's what they should fucking say. Hey, you know what? We're gonna sell our game to fucking Microsoft and watch them pound you in the ass. How's that? I hope they fucking do it. Because Microsoft wants that game. They love that fucking game. They love that fucking game to hell.
Ooh, microphone.
Yeah, it just shot up again. I fucking hate this thing. This is why I hate fucking
I think. Hang on.
StreamYards. It's StreamYards. It's my side. I know what it is. I can't fix it because it's a piece of shit.
I think Rogue got. Oh. Alright. What? Hang on. I had Pops.
Oh,
we got Mr. IHOP. Oh, not IHOP. Denny's. We got Mr. Denny's in here.
Have you ever asked a cop what they actually ordered at a Denny's?
It wasn't cocaine.
So I see that you get your titties up in a bunch because of a particular lawsuit.
It's not my titties. I'm sitting here. It's like I wanted to talk about it because before anything else came out of it, I looked and it's like it's got to be over gameplay mechanics. And looking through, they filed a bunch of different patents within the last couple months that really highly ties into Palworld's mechanics. And I wanted to get it out there before anyone else did. And yep, I was right. It looks like, and it's kind of being corroborated by a couple different people, especially over in the Palworld Discord and stuff like that. Yep, it's exactly that. And then whenever you showcase the article or the for the AZ game, and you're looking at it, it's like, yeah, they're claiming it's based after Legends Arceus. I guarantee that game is based after fucking Palworld. I guarantee it.
Like I said, I can't wait for Microsoft to go.
And it's like I said, it's not really getting up in arms about it. It's trying to understand. It's like, okay, they're going after IP. Actually, no. I take that back. They're not even going after IP. They're going after patent. So yeah, actual mechanics within the game.
Yeah, but Sparky, when you look at it, I mean, you have Nintendo clones that are, or should I say, Pokemon-related clones out there. I've already stated one of them that most people tend to overlook.
Well, there's several of them.
Well, no, but the big one in question that is a direct knockoff of Pokemon is Nexomon. It's a direct knockoff.
Yeah, I know. They haven't been sued.
Yeah, but they have that game on their system.
Yeah.
They have the overhead mechanics that you would for the original Pokemon-based game. They have a catching mechanic. Yes, they use a different type of case in this case. They have a battle mechanic. There is similar breeding mechanics that go along in this game. And yet, they're happy with this game being on their system, but a game that is more or less getting away from their 2D world, because if this was in the 2D world, I don't think they would care. But because this is in the 3D world,
It's showing them up.
yes.
Yeah, no, it's jealousy is what it is. I mean,
Which kind of
100%.
goes back down to what I said earlier, which kind of goes back down to they're suing. Doesn't matter about the patent on the mechanics of the game. They're suing based on the honor.
Honor and principle. Yeah,
Right.
I know. I know, and I agree. That's
And
why
they
I
can
said at the
win on
beginning of the
just that.
stream. Yeah, that's why I stay at the beginning of the stream, and it's like,
I
yeah,
wasn't
it's
here
like
for the
this.
beginning of the stream, so
Well,
Alright,
you know now.
I know.
I really don't care. I just hope Microsoft.
No, I get it, Jim, that you
And
don't
I
care, but
believe,
at the end of the
like,
day, this is a Japanese company.
Oh, hang on.
Take off. Oh god damn it! I just want to leave.
Hang on, I've got to redo this.
You fucked up.
Well, that's how patents work. Patents are super broad. You're like, wait a second, you can patent that? Yeah, you can. And this is why patent lawyers make a lot of money and they have to take a special bar exam because they are masters at writing things as broadly as possible. Literally, they obtained a patent on a user breeding a virtual life form by practicing good sleep habits. So if you are dealing with a virtual life form by practicing good sleep habits, that is patented by Pokemon Company. They're trying to they can block out or try to block out anybody who does a similar thing. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that overly broad to you?
Yes.
To me it is. Right? To me it is.
But they have the right to
when
do
I
so.
look at that, I'm like, oh, okay. Wait, what is it? As I'm doing this, I'm looking at... Okay.
I'm taking off. You have fun. I really don't care about this shit.
Okay. Somebody went back during my stream right now.
Have a good night.
That's me.
Copyright claim like a 2-year-old.
Nah. Don't copyright claim me.
Copyright.
People try to do some of the stupidest things. But anyways, so this
Sorry,
is a
legal
super broad
mindset.
one.
I didn't mean
Then you've
to.
got- in a game program, so in a game,
Alright, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and just redirect everyone over there. So, let me set this up. Yeah.
He's already fucked it up.
No, I just got so many frames opened up. I'm trying to get into the base system of YouTube so I can do a redirect.
I see.
There we go. Customization. Redirect to legal mindset. There we go. Alright, so anyone watching is going to be redirected over there. Go give them a like, subscribe, whatever. And we're out.
Alright. Bye, people.